Harvard product who won an MLS Cup in 2018 with Atlanta, gets the opening shot, picks up this ball, trying to cut the angle, but he just goes wide. We are back to action as Timmy Meal will send it out wide. And a little bit of defense will create the turnover as Leonard pushes it back to Rosarena. Cyrus Rad will send it back again. Now the ball outside. Madison building from the back. Exactly what they want to do. Down the line. Mabachi Yazim into the box. Bartman lays it off. What a save! Maldonado was breaking on it, trying to get his own rebound. Ball goes high in the air. And Wheeler Omiunu whistled on the infraction, saying, hey, I was pulled on from the other side. We get another look at this breakaway. The shot. Maldonado trying to follow his own shot. Now Velez will kick it high into the night. Leonard. Temgia for Rad. Into the middle. The captain pushing it out. Madison now. Once again, trying to build from the back. It's exactly what they want to do. They want to possess the ball. They want to create opportunities. They don't want Chattanooga to have the ball. They've just got too many weapons. So Leonard will throw this one in. And Leonard will decide, yep, I'll throw it off to Derek Gephardt. Moving quickly to the other side, here's Maldonado. Waiting for some reinforcements. That's knocked away. Cassini. That will just go wide. What an effort. Running on. Just couldn't make it work. Cassini trying to connect with Maldonado. And Maldonado now with two great chances to score. Chattanooga will build from the back. Here's Cardona sending it back to Meal. Over the top. Headed back the other way. Chattanooga with an opportunity to build up for the very first time. Villalobos going back to Carrera. Espana. Chattanooga now baseline, high in the air, trying to head it out. Chattanooga taking a shot, goes wide right. Ortiz, Ray Ortiz, born in Acapulco, raised in San Diego. Kind of sounds like a Steve Martin tune. Rocket shot, just goes wide. Rosarena. Chopping at that one. 50-50, and it will stay with forward Madison. Rosarena pushing it out, trying to clear out any kind of danger. Giving me an opportunity to tell you Select is celebrating its 75th anniversary. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of USL League One. Choose what you play with at www.selectsportamerica.com. Select, League's choice, player's choice. Chattanooga on the outside now. Now running into the final third, pushing it out wide. Lombardi serving it in, headed out by Temgia. And that's stolen away, so Carrera will chip into the box. The shot from the outside ricochets out. Espinoza now over for Espana, and that was misplayed by Rosarina. Let's take a look at the keys to the game presented by Dairyland. For forward Madison, they need to be clinical all game long. Matt Glazer talking about how he wants his club to really be technical, but when they get to that final third, they get into the box, want to make sure that their finishes are on target. And for Chattanooga, they want to possess the ball and they want to dominate this game. And so far, they've been unable to really control the pace and control the ball. And if Jimmy Weekly sees his club not possessing the ball in a dominating fashion, look for some changes. But for right now, both teams feeling each other out. Talk during the open about these two teams and how they have played twice before, once in Madison, once in Chattanooga. Both of those were 1-1 finals in which forward Madison had to come from behind and score 90+5 on both occasions. I don't know if you're paying attention to the Elias Sports Bureau, but I think you're going to be hard-pressed to find a stat like that that matches up anywhere else in America, let alone the world. Forward Madison very, very good at the end of matches. Foot race. And that's cleared out by Derek Gephardt before Ray Ortiz could get there. Fans are here checking out the game, a number of them coming over from the other football game that was played today, and that was Wisconsin losing to Washington State, but now coming over and watching a different kind of football and hoping that the boys in blue and pink will find their way to a victory here. Amazing, amazing atmosphere at Breeze Stevens Stadium. A historic venue, and has been the home of this club for the majority of its existence. Torres for Leonard, and they'll build from the back once again. Over the top, foot race on the side. Navarro will usher it out. Looking for number 7, and Bachu Yazim. Little 50-50 action there. Leonard comes up with it. Rad back for Leonard. We're 10 minutes in without a score. Mikey Maldonado has had 2 opportunities already to find the back of the net. Has been denied, but look for him throughout this match, as that's where the pass was intended. And Cardona, who was born in Puerto Rico and raised in Massachusetts, will look to throw it in. Throws it into traffic, and ball will stay with Chattanooga. Cardona will get it back, has to play off the chest, go into the middle. And here comes Aaron Lombardi. Full head of steam, pushing it ahead, now in the final third. Espinoza with those 7 assists, looking to serve it into the box, didn't like what he saw. Here's Navarro. They'll switch sides. Ortiz with the trap at the elbow. Going baseline. Serves inside. That's headed out. And Espinoza gathers it back up. He'll take the shot. That will be ushered away. Rosarina coming up big. Espinoza. He was looking for his 6th on the season. We get another look. Espinoza from about 20 out. It just gets punched away. Forward Madison having to retreat. Rosarina sending it out of play. Great atmosphere on a chilly evening. We're awaiting the rain. It hasn't started yet. And our first set piece opportunity of the evening will happen now is Kevin Fikar puts down the Barbasol. He is the man with the Barbasol and the whistle this evening. And we'll see what Chattanooga decides to draw up. From the angle, showing left foot and right foot. Towards the box, finds the back of the net. Cardona in the 13th minute, 1-0 Red Wolves. Nicholas Cardona played previously with Hartford Athletic, but more concerning for Forward Madison than possibly giving up a 13th minute goal is Eric Leonard and Rosarina are both down for the Flamingos. So let's take a look at the replay here. Service is absolutely fantastic. High in the air, and Cardona slotting right through on the run, letting it glance off his head and find the back of the net. But as he was running in and the ball was coming off of his head, you saw a Rosarina and Leonard who ran into each other. Both players are down right now, and that will be an obvious concern for Matt Glazer and company. We're going to slow the picture down for you a little bit, folks, so we can see exactly how these two players got injured. And you saw it was Alex Tejera who was standing stationary as a Rosarina came out, as did Leonard. They collided in trying to avoid Tejera. Both now on their feet. Leonard holding his shoulder. So Cardona, as I said, the former member of Hartford Athletic, getting hit. If you were paying attention and playing the at-home game, you know that these two teams had gotten together twice before. Both of those matches ending in a 1-1 draw. In both cases, Madison having to come from behind well into stoppage to get the equalizers. In the first game, 90+5. In the second game, 90+5. So let's just put that in the back of our minds if we get to 90+5 and see if Madison can make it 3 on the season. But for right now, they are going to have to figure out a way to come from behind. And they are a team that knows how to do that. They have 11 draws on the season, and they were very, very effective scoring-wise from the 88th minute on. Chattanooga pushing out of the press. Here's Meal. Back to Navarro. And Now down the line, enough space for the Red Wolves to maneuver. Foul from behind, it will go to Madison as Cassini was trying to get out. Chattanooga 5-2-5 when scoring the first goal on the game. And when conceding 2-5-6 for Madison. Running on, Bartman. And we've got a set piece straight ahead from just under 30 yards coming up. And an injured player down for the Mingos. So Aaron Lombardi, the Argentine raised in SoCal, will go into the book in the 18th minute. Dairyland showing us the yellow cards this evening. And so the Barbasol is down. Nice big line for Chattanooga to set up at. Bachizai is there. Cassini is walking away. So the conversations are now over. Maldonado with the left. Abdo with the right. So will it be Mickey? Will it be Abdo? Abdo going right at it. Aviles waiting on it nicely. And we stay 1-0 Chattanooga. That's sent out of play by Cassini. The 26-year-old Brazilian, well-traveled in his football career, playing in Italy, France, Croatia, and Bulgaria, as well as Madison, Wisconsin. And the crowd just keeps getting bigger and bigger here. Fantastic atmosphere for this League One match from a team that has done it all off the pitch. Amazing kits, changing them up, being very civic-minded. Earlier this season, they had a kit in which the proceeds benefited Ukraine. But the atmosphere inside this stadium is always electric. Matt Glazer earlier in the week talking to me about the fact that everything off the pitch this club does is professional and first class. If you're not following them on social media, it's a must follow. Their use of the city bird, flamingo, is well known. Matt just wants everything and all the success that has come from this club off the pitch to translate on the pitch. And a playoff appearance this season would do exactly that. A win tonight would leapfrog Chattanooga. And they've got some work to do to get a win. Right now they'll work the top of the pitch, try to get it into the final third, which they do. Cassini calling for it. He'll push it out wide. Maldonado. And that was a 9-iron. And he needed the putter. Cassini skying this one. And he didn't have to do that. Nobody on him. And the one touch just went well into the night. Maldonado just pushing it aside. And Cassini just sweeping through and just getting under that one. So Cassini has had his chances. Maldonado has had his chances. Chances have been extremely limited for Chattanooga in the run of play, but they did capitalize on a set piece in the 13th minute. Cardona putting his head on it. This ball will stay in. Open net for a minute. Sacrificing bodies everywhere. We got a corner coming up. Madison able to keep it out of the net. As you look at Mikey Maldonado. Baseline, and Maldonado sacrificing his body. Frustration all around for Madison. Defensive breakdowns on that exchange. Ortiz and Espinoza are both there. It looks like Ortiz is going to throw an in-swinger at us. High in the air. That will find the back of the net. Danny Navarro. And Madison has given up 2 goals on 2 set pieces. You see the service high in the air. And Navarro just getting his left foot out there and finding the back of the net. Navarro, a veteran here in America. As I said, born in Massachusetts, raised in Brazil, played for El Paso. Been with Chattanooga the last few years. Played with the Fort Lauderdale Strikers as well. Espana whistled on the infraction. Over the top, coming back the other way. Madison's got to play some defense, but they got to figure out a way to find the back of the net. That's headed to the outside. Flag goes up, opportunity over. Let's go back and take a look at the Navarro goal here and see exactly how it happens. Navarro, that's called nutmegging, folks. You don't often see a nutmeg goal. You see nutmeg passes, but a center back put in the back of the net on a set piece corner between the legs of the defender. Yeah, that one you don't see very often. Another opportunity. Tejera kind of whiffed on that one. And Rosarina pounced all over it. Rolls it out for Leonard. Leonard will get it back. He'll chip it into the night. 50-50 will go forward. And Cassini will pick it up, and a little tug on the jersey there. And a card will be issued on that one. So Navarro goes into the book in the 25th minute for the pulling of the jersey, coming just 2 minutes after the second goal of the evening. That will ricochet away as Rad is going to have to backtrack. Nice job of Tamiga getting back on it. And Chattanooga now feeling really good about themselves moving forward, and Espinoza just drew a whistle. Espinoza's 5'7", 156, San Diego native. Spent time with the U.S. men's national team in the youth division. Also a lot of time with the Tijuana Youth Club. 27th minute. Set pieces have not been kind to Madison. Here's Cardona. Surprised that Chattanooga didn't serve it up given the success that they have had on set pieces. So instead, they go short, still on the ball. Coming the other way. Ball sent forward. And a foul. Bartman draws the foul. So Madison will have the ball on the startup. And that's a quick one. Maldonado going to the outside. Madison retreating a little bit. Leonard. Wheeler. Omiunu. Now Cassini. Maldonado. Missed touch there, and it's cleared out by Ray Ortiz. Now Rad to his captain. Chip forward. Challenge there, and Tamiga will be whistled on the infraction. 2 yellow cards have been handed out to the visitors. Lombardi in the 18th, Navarro in the 25th. Goals by Cardona in the 13th and Navarro in the 23rd. Maldonado has to come back to it. He's got some space, so lift it down. And here comes Abdu into the middle, and Cassini was breaking on the ball, but the ball was nowhere near him. Leonard with a nice poke away. Now into the middle, Madison trying to chip. Cassini, another golden opportunity for him. He really needed to blast it. He did not need to try to chip the keeper. He needed to kick that thing as hard as he could, right on frame. Nice job by the captain. Cassini just needs to plant that right foot and sweep through as he is capable of doing. We're in the 30th minute, and it's 2-0 Chattanooga. Lombardi feeling pressure, he'll head backwards. There's Navarro. He'll push forward. Ball will pinball around before it goes out of play. Matt Glazer very concerned about his team playing from behind on the other side of things. Ray Ortiz breaking down defenders. That will find the back of the net. 30th minute, 3-0. Just as I was saying that Jimmy Weekly wanted to go into the dressing room up 2-0, he's now up 3-0 with 15 minutes to play in the first. Ortiz breaking on the lazy pass. Gets to the outside of the defenders, splits them. Gets a little help from the far post, kisses off the post, finds the back of the net. Ortiz coming out of the LA Galaxy Academy. Played his college ball at the University of Portland. Doing a great job of breaking down the defenders. Waiting for Madison to start back up. Eric Leonard's evening is now over. Most likely still shaken up, as Murillo will come in for him. That substitution coming in the 32nd minute. Festival Foods brings us that substitution. Murillo, long distance pass on the mark. Tough to come into a game cold, especially down 3 goals. Fikar will make Madison restart here. The captain goes out wide. Espinoza playing some defense. It will go backwards. And here's the captain across. Farad now forward. Outside, Maldonado. Torres trying to come back to the ball. Breaking away. Now outside. Ortiz. And that will be a set piece as Ortiz is taken down. Does not appear that Maldonado will be booked for that. Chattanooga on the season, 22 first half goals. That now leads League One. Ortiz looks like he's going to be attended to, and now the wag of the finger to keep the medical staff off. The universal sign of no, brought to the sports world by a little basketball player by the name of Mutombo. And when I say little, a little sarcasm there. Barbasol is down. And a 2-man wall coming up. Espinoza and Carrera, and Carrera's walked away. So Espinoza will serve it up. High in the air, that's headed on and through. And it will belong to Rosarina. He was looking for Navarro again. Navarro had the second goal. And that was his first League One goal. The official scorekeeper has changed his mind a few times on that. Shown as a Navarro goal, then an own goal, back to Navarro. That should stand as it is right now. Carrera, back to Navarro. Lombardi, feeling a little pressure going down the line. And that's knocked away by Gebhardt. Gebhardt needs to get more involved in this match. Scored the first ever goal for the El Paso Locomotive. He has been a mainstay in USL action. Late whistle right at the stripe, and it will go back and belong to Chattanooga. So we'll start from there. Chattanooga with the 3 goals. Got off to a little bit of a slow start. Madison's had a few really good chances at goal, and they have missed the target. Into the middle, and that will find the back of the net. Alex Tejera in the 36th minute. It is 4-0 Chattanooga. 23 goals on the season in the first half. They came into this game plus 10 on goal differential. They're now plus 14. Madison came in -1. They're now -5. Up the gut, Tejera, right foot. Not much on that one, but he didn't need it. Came through the Red Bulls Academy. Rosarina came out of his office to cut off the angle, but it was not enough as the shot went to his left and the ball found the back of the net. Tahara's second on the campaign. An enormous hole. Maldonado has had a few chances to score. It's been a while since he did. And that is cleared out. Bartman will push it off to the corner and get arranged. Abdo will come in, the 30-year-old out of Senegal. A UW Health corner kick. And we're going to have to wait as Kevin Fiker is getting everybody to settle down. In-swinger will come in the 38th minute. A mass of bodies inside the 6. And we now have the clearance. University of UConn product putting it in, and that will find the back of the net. Credit. Real. 38th minute. 4-1. Headed on. That's exactly what Madison wanted. High in the air. Mass of bodies there. And Murillo takes care of business. Official goal will be awarded to Tim Gia.
Madison FC goal coming in the 48th minute, scored by number 6.
And Matt Glazer is going to have his.
Tim Gia in the 38th minute for your forward Madison FC.
Matt Glazer getting in there, having conversations with his club. And the reason that we've got a stoppage of play is a player down for Chattanooga. That's Jimmy Villalobos. Villalobos now on his feet. And he's got to head off the pitch for a moment. That was the reason that Matt Glazer was getting an opportunity to talk to his club. Madison has had a number of comebacks throughout the season, and this would be their biggest. And they just chipped just a little bit off of this lead. First of the season presented by Dairyland. More importantly, first of the season presented by Tim Gia. Chattanooga for the first time on the evening, playing after giving up a goal. We've had 3 set-piece goals on the evening. 2 by Chattanooga, their first 2 on the evening. And now Madison. Set pieces are always incredibly important. It's certainly playing a factor in this match this evening. Maldonado coming in and picking up the loose ball. Here's the captain, long distance pass, now chipping forward and breaking to the outside. And the ball went to the inside. Wheeler Omiunu sending it forward, and the flag went up. Madison showing a little bit more life now as they've gotten into a little bit of a rhythm after this goal. Shot from distance, that will be ushered away and over the net. Defensive breakdown, corner coming up. Baki Jam, another UW Health corner kick. Abdu. Another in-swinger. Last time he served it up, resulted in a goal for the Mingos. Driven this time, headed out. It will be gathered up by Mikey Maldonado. Lombardi picks his pocket. Maldonado putting pressure on. And Lombardi had to go backwards. Wheeler Omiunu. He pushes it forward. Sliding it over for Torres. Tamiga. And the Flamingos trying to find space, but a high line by Chattanooga, making it difficult to get out of their own end. Murillo sending it forward. Back to the keeper. Rise Arena sending it forward, headed out of play. Work the back line for Madison, giving me an opportunity to tell you, don't miss a minute of the action in 2022. Whether your club is on the road or at home, catch nearly every second of USL League One action on ESPN+. Home to the USL, MLS, La Liga, the Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. Avila will gather it up as you look at the fans behind his net. Loud and very much into this match. Ball will settle down, push to the outside for Ortiz. Cordona, and he dribbles it out of play. Bartman with the quick throw. Torres sending it forward to his captain, pushing it out wide, and Andrew Wheeler Omiunu pushes it a little too far ahead. Navarro for Meal. Cardona, long distance, trying to connect with the other goal scorer, Ortiz. Gebhardt with the throw. Gebhardt really needing to get more involved in this match. We've got 4 minutes of added time for your viewing pleasure, presented by Just Coffee Co-op. Murillo up ahead, over the top, Cassini. And it will go the direction Madison wants to go, and that is forward. This is where forward Madison wants to be. It would be enormous for them if they could cut this lead in half and go into the dressing room 4-2 after going down 4-love. Throw goes backwards. Torres will send it back. The youngest guy on the pitch for the Flamingos. Here is Gebhardt. Good job by Bartman to stay on the ball. Gebhardt looking to serve it up. Cordona wanted the throw himself. So Gephardt now to Maldonado, and Maldonado is mauled. So a set piece opportunity. Both teams have taken advantage. Madison once on a corner. Chattanooga on a corner. And a set piece. So the 23-year-old out of San Antonio, Texas is going to walk it off. Cassini is there. He'll show the left foot. Abdu will show the right. We're 2 minutes into 4 minutes. Cassini was teeing it up, and it was knocked away by Espinoza. And the captain will throw it out wide. Overcooked. Opportunity over. Madison needs to take advantage of the opportunities that are given to them. And they have not yet done so in the run of play. Gephardt just outside the box, chipping in, and that is covered up by Avila. Almost looked like the ball was going out of play, saved on the baseline, and Avila covering up. Gephardt, the run in from the outside. Maldonado trying to center. But Avila there. And Aviles will kick it away. We're in the final minute of stoppage. 23 seconds into 49. And we'll just wait for Chattanooga to start us back up. Carrera goes backwards, now gets it back. Has to go back to Aviles. And he'll kick it into the night. Gephardt needs to turn on it. Fouled from behind. That'll do it for the first 45 plus 4. 4-1 as we go into the dressing room. Danny Navarro got the second goal of the evening in the 23rd minute. 4-1. Was not expecting that much scoring in the first half, but Chattanooga just laying it on. Don't go away. We're going to bang the gong all night long. That was the first goal on the evening. Here was the second. Don't go away, folks. More on ESPN Plus.
Dairyland is getting there everyday land. It's room for everyone land. It's post-retirement hobby land. Dairyland is driving to your first day of work land and spending Saturdays on the road land. Dairyland is affordable auto and motorcycle insurance for you land, all to help get you there. Dairyland is your land.
Thank you. Hey, excuse me, are you ready? Can I order now? Yeah, okay. I will take a large quad, 2-shot macchiato, no sugar, 2 pumps of vanilla, half pump caramel, non-fat milk, and not too hot, please. Very little ice. Honey, I said just a second. Ow.
For a warm and inviting space to grab a quick meal or gathering the whole family, come into Gooseberry on the Square. Our made-from-scratch fare that is delicious, satisfying, and healthy. Plus, we're serving up breakfast and lunch all day long. Be sure to stop in and craft the salad of your dreams at the largest salad bar on the Square, featuring 70 items and 2 homemade soups. Gooseberry on the Square, open 5 days a week from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stop on in today.
The U9 Sonic Soccer Club is our Unity Point Health Meritor Youth Soccer Spotlight of the Night. Thank you, Madison area youth soccer clubs and players, for your continued support of Forward Madison FC. Time for the Just Coffee Cooperative Halftime Show. If you haven't been here yet, you got to check it out. Underneath Breeze Stevens Stadium is the Forward Club. Have a beverage, watch the TVs, have a great time, and that's what you can do while the game is going on. When Forward Madison is on the road, go Flamingo. Here, watch the match. Watch the match, have a beverage, and cheer on your Flamingos. Time for us to take a look at the midweek highlights. Check this out.
Richmond Wednesday night, a chance to get to the top of the table, hosting Tormenta. Jonathan Bolaños fouls a Kaylee in the box, 9th minute. So in the 10th minute, Adrian Billhart to the spot, and he puts it home. 5th goal of the season. Tormenta perfect on PKs this year, 3 for 3. 1-0 to the half in the 55th minute. Bolaños makes up for it with this nice pass ahead to Emiliano Terzaghi. That levels the match. Terzaghi's 15th of the season, 10th assist for Bolaños. They are the league leaders in those 2 categories. So the match is level. We go to the 72nd minute. Look at Richie up the left side, and Bolaños finds some space, points to it, put the ball right here. Richie with a great pass, a leader right to Bolaños, and he scores it. Richmond takes the lead. It's so nice. We look at it again. 5th goal of the season for Bolaños. Richmond on top at home. They took out Omaha. Now trying to take out Tormenta. A little mishap in the back. The turnover. Bolaños takes it himself between 2 defenders past TJ Bush. His 6th goal of the season, 3-1 your final. Richmond top of the table, waiting on what happens Friday night with Greenville and Charlotte, and Josh Eastern has that story.
Friday night, the lone game in USL League One. Charlotte Independence playing host to Greenville Triumph, and this was in the 22nd minute. Grayson Barber trying to cut it in Fields, but does feel a bit of contact right as he enters the area. Penalty. Corey Bennett steps up and slots it home for the opening goal. His 9th goal on the season. That is a co-team lead now with Tresor Mbuyu, the celebration as well. Then come the second half, 50th minute. Ball just bouncing around the area. Brandon Fricky arrives and somehow just gets it over the line however he could. It's a 1-1 scoreline, and then late on the first corner kick of the match in the 85th minute. This one headed right into the corner. Substitute to substitute. Ilya Shepsov is able to score the game winner for Charlotte Independence as they take the full 3 points. They score the first goal, they score the last goal, and they get the 3 points, get them above the playoff line, their first win over Greenville. More halftime is coming up.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
trying to take down their rival. The legend has done it again here in Sacramento. He's turned the whole game around.
It's a goal for Orange County SC and their first of the season.
And that's full time. The old guard with a new trophy. Orange County wins the USL Championship final.
Thank you. Hey, excuse me, are you ready? Can I order now? Yeah, okay. I will take a large quad, 2-shot macchiato, no sugar, 2 pumps of vanilla, half pump caramel, non-fat milk, and not too hot, please. Very little ice. Honey, I said just a second. Ow.
Welcome back, everybody. News and notes. Congratulations, Sacramento reaching the Cup final, taking on Orlando City and giving everything you got. USL to Jacksonville, the latest expansion club coming soon to USL Championship. Team of the week in this League One. Trevor Ammon, hat trick. Northern Colorado man, love those kits. First one in club history, so congratulations to Trevor on a few different historical facts for the Hailstorm. Let's take a look at scores from around League One. Tormenta and Hailstorm 1-1 in southern Georgia. On Friday, Charlotte 2-1 over Greenville, and that was their first ever win. Richmond just continuing to dominate League One with a 3-1 win over Tormenta at home. If you want to know what's coming up in League One, and we know that you do, we're going to show you what's coming up Sunday on ESPN+. Union Omaha going out to Tucson. And then Wednesday, you've got Union Omaha. We'll be back in action at home, taking on the Kickers at 8. And then Tucson on the road, taking on Southern Georgia. I do not want you to go away, because when we get to the other side, we've got plenty of highlights. We had 5 goals in the first 45 plus 4. So go grab a beverage. I'm going to wet my whistle, and we'll come back with the highlights here on ESPN+.
Dairyland is getting there every day land. It's room for everyone land. It's post-retirement hobby land. Dairyland is driving to your first day of work land and spending Saturdays on the road land. Dairyland is affordable auto and motorcycle insurance for you land, all to help get you there. Dairyland is your land.
Thank you. Hey, excuse me, are you ready? Can I order now? Yeah, okay. I will take a large quad, 2-shot macchiato, no sugar, 2 pumps of vanilla, half pump caramel, non-fat milk, and not too hot, please. Very little ice. Honey, I said just a second. Ow.
For a warm and inviting space to grab a quick meal or gathering the whole family, come into Gooseberry on the Square. Our made-from-scratch fare that is delicious, satisfying, and healthy. Plus, we're serving up breakfast and lunch all day long. Be sure to stop in and craft the salad of your dreams at the largest salad bar on the Square, featuring 70 items and 2 homemade soups. Gooseberry on the Square, open 5 days a week from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stop on in today.
Welcome back, everybody. At the half, after 45 plus 4, 4-1 Chattanooga over the home club. And we're going to go straight to the highlights, and the highlights are all goals. We'll start at 13 on the set piece. So we're back to action here in the second half as Lombardi will send it forward. So dig, if you will, a picture of the Mingos going forward. They will go from left to right on your television screen. And in all white, it will be the visitors from Chattanooga going from right to left. And that is a wasted opportunity. For both of these teams, they need to get back to the fundamentals. For forward Madison, they need to get forward early, often, and almost every shot they take needs to be right at Carlos Aviles. Had a conversation with Matt Glazer about teams taking shots on frame. That's exactly what Madison needs to do. Drew Connor is checked in for Alan Torres. And another substitution is number 9 coming in for number 10. So Cassini is out. And Jeremiah Strang is in for him. Those two substitutions taking place in the 46th minute.
Substitutions for forward Madison to begin the second half. Subbing in number 9, Jeremiah Strang, for number 10, Matthias Cassini.
And Ray Ortiz, who took a knock, will come out. And Menzigan coming in for him. So one substitution for Chattanooga, that is their first on the evening. 2 substitutions for Madison, that is their third on the evening, as Murillo came in for Leonard, who took a knock in a collision with his keeper. That happened in the 32nd minute. And Chattanooga looking to add to their lead. And that will have to wait, as Madison for a moment was going forward. Now pushing ahead, here's Gephardt. Espinoza catching up with him. A nice job by the captain, Carrera, to gather that ball up. He'll bring it forward. And a nice job by the captain to steal it away. Connor was leading the charge. Player down for Chattanooga as play continues. Now back on his feet is Espana. Espinoza going out wide, right on the money. Chattanooga on the build-up here. Feeling pressure, having to retreat. Lombardi, now Espinoza. Chattanooga once again having to go back. Navarro, their goal scorer in the 23rd. Now Villalobos. And he commits the foul from behind. Madison just shell-shocked, giving up goals at 13, 23, 30, and 36. Keeping their composure and getting a goal of their own at 38. The Mingos need to take shots on frame. Mikey Maldonado had some opportunities. They went into the stands. Cassini took a couple of shots. Same result. Over the top, foot race for Gephardt. Trying to keep it on the pitch. Doing a great job. Gets tangled up. And he actually gets whistled on the infraction. Fans not happy about that. Derek Gephardt out of Maine. Played for the Charlotte Independents. El Paso Locomotive. And now Carlos Aviles, the FC Dallas product, will kick it away. He kicks it out of play. And the goal scored in the 38th, handing it over to his keeper. Murillo. Rosarena. Long distance, intercepted. And the sirens are blaring on this build-up. Lombardi. Navarro will get it back to Alviles. Another strong right foot. This one stays on the pitch. Tamiga back to his keeper. Madison needs to go forward as early and often as they can. They need to be very precise, very tactical. That's exactly what Matt Glazer wanted. That's not what he was discussing. Intended for Maldonado. It was headed out of play and a corner coming up. Abdu will take this one, another UW Health corner kick. He's already served one up for a goal that happened in the 38th. Can they strike again here in the 53rd? High in the air, Maldonado will send it back into the middle. That's headed out. Gathered up by Connor. Abdu into the middle. That's cleared out once again. Chattanooga doing a great job in the box. Menzigan, one of the players that really scares the brain trust of forward Madison, handing it off to Espinoza. Lombardi playing catch with Villalobos. Carrera. Aaron Lombardi Bringing it forward, feeling pressure. Strang was going forward and a player is down. For Madison appears to be Mikey Maldonado. And actually that's Gebhardt. Set piece opportunity coming up for Chattanooga. They've already scored on 2. Generous, very generous line of Barbasol. Espinoza will serve it up. Goes short. They go outside. Lombardi working on Gebhardt. Espinoza. Herrera back to Espinoza. Now Navarro. Villalobos. The service into the middle. Flag went up, opportunity over with 55 minutes in. Madison, known for scoring late in games, known for scratching and clawing their ways from deficits to pick up points. With 7 wins and 11 draws on the season. If they can figure out a way to get points in this match, it will be a total gut check. Chattanooga will throw it in as Kevin Fikar said it was off the hand. Herrera sending it out wide. You look at the location of this one. I am Bruce Silverman. Thanks so much for being with us here on ESPN Plus. As we are going to have a card handed out. Perhaps. And yes, it will go to number 24, Mr. Bartman, in the 56th minute. Man out of Cape Town, South Africa, drafted in 2017 by the Whitecaps of the MLS variety. Played 13 games with Vancouver 2. Numbers ahead. Strang trying to get there. Aviles gets there first. Timmy Meal will bring it forward. Got it to Carrera. Now out wide. Madison will chase it down, send it back to their keeper, build from the back. Madison really wanted to possess the ball more than Chattanooga. They wanted quality possessions. That goes off at Chattanooga. Arena surveying his options. Murillo is where he wanted to go. Tamiga. Murillo. Connor. The German goal scorer sends it forward. Chattanooga just putting enough pressure on that they can force Madison backwards. And it's working effectively. Sent out of play by Timmy Meal. Played for Loudoun United in championship. Also played for North Carolina FC. Connor outside with some pace to Gebhardt. He'll serve it in behind the intended target. And Chattanooga will look to bring it forward on their own. Lombardi picked up a yellow card in the 18th. Espinoza gets back to Lombardi. Espinoza, well defended, loses his feet, draws the foul. As we enter the 60th minute of action. Navarro, Alviles, and back to the veteran center back. That will go forward. Gebhardt will put his head on it. Flag went up on Espinoza. And we're back to action. Murillo for Derek Gebhardt. And back. A punch over the top. Well off the mark. Will not stay in play. Looks like Gebhardt will get up there to throw quickly. Finds Murillo. We're expecting rain about 20 minutes into this match, and we're 60 minutes in and still awaiting the raindrops to fall on some heads. Connor pushes it out. Barton. Madison will move the ball around, looking for their opportunity. Murillo. Gebhardt. Demgia sent it out wide. Connor. And another opportunity off the board. Forward Madison Flamingos. In case you're just joining us here in the 62nd minute, 4-1 is the way we went to the break. We'll get to the recap in a moment. Ball inside the box. Shot finds the back of the net. Mikey Maldonado has been knocking on the door all night long, and he just made it a 4-2 affair. The San Antonio native just cut the lead in half. Was about to give you the entire scoring update, and now that it's been updated, here is the 6th goal on the evening. Maldonado just outside of the 6, doing it all by himself, firing that left foot. Alviles got a hand on it. Maldonado nearly had 2 goals in the first couple of minutes. Here comes Connor. He'll push it out wide. Can Flamingos forward the attack? That looked like a handball there. Play will continue. Gebhardt will pick up the loose ball. Madison now a lot more aggressive as we've got less than a half an hour to play. Murillo to the first goal scorer for forward Madison, and that will go out of play. So the party got started in the 13th minute on a set piece. Cardona putting his head on it. We skip ahead, 23rd minute. Danny Navarro nutmegs a defender on a corner kick. 2-0 Chattanooga. And then Ray Ortiz, who is no longer in this game, exited at the break in the 30th minute. He got a goal. And then Alex Tejera got a goal of his own in the 36th, 4-0. Then, 38th, Temgia, he got a goal. And then Maldonado makes it a 4-2 affair in the 62nd. Chattanooga and Madison have played twice already on 22. Both of those matches ended in 1-1 draws. In both of those matches, forward Madison got the equalizer at 90+5. So if history is going to repeat itself, we're still in for a lot of action over the next 26+ minutes. Chattanooga is going to go to their bench to make substitutions number 2 and 3. No shutouts for either team. The question remains, will there be a winner in this season series, or will we end in another draw? We do know it's not going to be a 1-1 draw. Over the top. Gebhardt. Nice cutback into the middle. Abdu thought it was dummying. That will be knocked away, but Madison will play on the wing. Gebhardt into the box, still on it. Ricocheted away, and Madison will stay on this one, and we've got a corner coming up. Now keep in mind, we have seen a goal on the corner already for forward Madison. Abdu will take this one. And it will swing away from Aviles. Another UW Health corner kick. There was one body inside the 6 wearing a Flamingos kit. Now there are none. The UConn product will punch it into the night, and that will get headed out by Aaron Lombardi, and we'll do it from the other side. And another UW Health corner kick. Maldonado will walk away. Benzingen will back into the 18. Now a mass of bodies inside the 6, and a number of them wearing Flamingos kits. Here comes the in-swinger. High in the air, and that never made it past the side of the net. So we stay at 4-2. You get the feeling that forward Madison has more in them, as they played with much more sense of urgency. Time for us to get the substitutions in. So Espana's evening is over. And Tejera's coming out. And Galindres will come in for him. And Riley Kraft came in for Espana. Galindres is one of these players that Matt Glazer, the manager for Madison, was very concerned about. And we'll see what type of attack he brings off the bench. Both of those substitutions taking place in the 68th. That will go out of play. Three substitutions now for both clubs. Frustrating passing by Chattanooga, and it will stay with them after the foul and the whistle. Looks like Chattanooga is going to make another substitution. Nope, check that. That was just Menzingen getting back on his feet. He already came in. Melindra's already shaken up a little bit, and he's barely been in this match. As you look at Matt Glazer there in the white shirt with the great hair and the beard. Madison will try to gather this one up. Menzingen splits defenders. That's knocked away. Herrera got it out to Menzingen, and he lost the handle. Mass of bodies. And Madison is still on it now. Yellow card to Kraft. Officially in the 70th minute, just 2 minutes after he checked in. 3 cards now handed out to Chattanooga. Rose Arena, long distance. It will stay with Madison. Murillo. Temgia. Over the top. Navarro's able to clear it. Cordona. He'll send it in the direction that Chattanooga wants to continue. Kraft sent it back to Galindras. And Galindras at the elbow. Lost the handle for a moment. Lombardi. That's headed back by Galindras. Strang put a head on it, sent it backwards. It will stay with Madison. These two teams came in just a point apart, but 4 positions different on the table. And Madison sitting below the playoff line. A 6-point match for both of these teams. And right now, Chattanooga has to feel good about where they are in this match. Plenty of time left for Madison to go forward. Gebhardt with Connor. And the captain sent it back to Murillo. Rad. Back to Murillo. Now sent out wide. Gebhardt. 3 defenders he's got to lay off. Murillo. For his captain. Rad will push it out to the other side. They've recycled. Whip into the 18. Can they keep it on the pitch? They cannot. And so Aviles will kick it away. So another substitution as Gebhardt's evening is over for forward Madison. And here is Mr. Jones. Highlighted him earlier in this game. Scored one of those equalizers at 90+5 against this Chattanooga club. And now Jones getting his first action since scoring that goal. 4 substitutions now for Madison. Lombardi will bring it. Enzingen. He'll serve it up. Waiting on it. Rosarena. He'll punt it away with pace. Right on the money. Connor tripped up from behind just as he was trying to get a full head of steam. Quick restart. Jones. That's cleared out. Carrera. 3,957 on attendance here at Breeze Stevens Field. Beautiful, historic building. Is Tamiga will go in the book in the 75th for taking down Galindras. And you just see this challenge from behind, a little reckless, and a booking. So a yellow card to go with a goal in the 38th. Kraft. Carrera, the captain, will have to go back to Navarro. Avila. Ball hangs up in the air and goes out of play. Madison throwing it in with 15 minutes to try to find a way to get number 3. And then from there to number 4. Murillo throwing it backwards. You see Galindras, who was breaking on it. Now Menzingen will come in and really make it difficult. It's those mental mistakes that Madison is trying desperately to avoid. Rad was fouled by Kraft, and Kraft needs to be careful as he picked up a yellow card 2 minutes after checking into this match. Connor lays off. Rad will push it forward. Watch the way Madison moves away from the ball, because that's going to be significant if they're going to get the 3rd goal. Wheeler Omiunu. Rad pushes forward. Now forward. The captain turning. Pushes it outside. And that was intercepted. Galindras, he gives it up. Gave it up to Bartman. Madison exerting a lot of energy, trying to find a way to get into the final third and create opportunities. They're there now. And that was intended for Wheeler Omiunu, and that was intercepted. Chattanooga on the attack. Galindras sending it forward. Now in the box, can Chattanooga get number 5? Kevin Fikar was not going to have any of that. It's rolled out. 78th minute. Intended on the outside, but it does not get there to Jones. Maldonado, who had that goal in 62, gets it back. Chattanooga's made it very difficult for Madison to get into the box. Madison might be well served on their next trip down the pitch. Just set up to take a shot from outside. You see the 2 goals from Madison. That ricochets out and then cleared out. We've got a stoppage in play, as we've got another new player in for Madison. And Bakejam, his evening is over here in the 80th minute as Smith comes in for him. Festival food sub, and that is taken by Smith from the outside. Madison needs to take shots on frame. Can't watch the match? Turn on XM, Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern. Plus, hear live matches from the USL MLS, English Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the SXM app. Madison trying to break out of their own end. It seems every time you see one of those two-tone kits on a ball, there are white kits surrounding it. That gets ushered out by Aviles. Aviles will bring it forward before he kicks this one away. The reigning title holders visit in-state rivals as the USL on ESPN2 continues. Orange County SC looks for a late season surge against Sacramento Republic FC Sunday, September 18th at 5 Eastern on ESPN2. And now it appears that the rain that we were expecting 20 minutes in has now finally arrived with 9 minutes to go. A turnover there and then a turnover on the other side. That was sent out of play by Carrera. And here we go the other side. Galindres has to wait on it. Got tangled up a little bit by Murillo, and he got away with that one. Here's Bartman sending it to the outside. And Jones centered, and that was knocked away. And a corner coming up. Now we got to determine who is going to take it. It looks like it's going to be Maldonado. And this is another UW Health corner. And we do have a stoppage of play. There's a man down in the box. Medical staff will come out to attend to this Red Wolf. While he is attended to, let's check out the fans of the game. Tonight's Dental Health Associates fans of the game are the Madison Montessori Community School. Thank you for going full and go. Timmy Meal is back on his feet. 6:01:55 out of Manhattan Beach, California. And so that means that for the moment, Madison will serve this up. Benton is in, and he gets a head on it. He comes in for Meal. And now we've got another player down for Chattanooga. Benton came in for Meal. Back on his feet was Espinoza. Navarro gets called off. So Aviles will send everybody in a white kit down the pitch. And time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. And time is not Madison's friend right now, down 2 goals. Aviles outkicks the coverage, but the ball does go back momentarily the way that Chattanooga wanted it to go. A steal by Villalobos, and the veteran throws it out to the outside. Ball in the box now, and that gets cleared off the back line by Rad to a corner coming up. Espinoza was trying to center. And now you can see that rain. Fans still very, very well engaged in this one. Nearly 4,000 on hand. Ball moved just a little bit before it was kicked. Madison's been known to score goals late in matches. There's a thought for a moment it was an outstanding defensive play, but instead Villalobos gets carded. Pass into the box, shot! Ricochets away off the bar. Just when you thought that Madison might have had the third, they're bailed out by the 12th man. Chattanooga breathing a huge sigh of relief. Because just as that shot was being taken, making the point about how well Madison plays late in matches, scoring often after the 88th minute. We're now in the 87th. The question becomes, will the late match theatrics from Madison come in bunches? As it won't take one to equalize as it has in the first 2 matches between these 2 clubs on the season. Nope. It will take 2 goals to equalize. And Villalobos, who was carded a few moments ago, Drew Connor now in the book, that in the 88th minute. So this is the time that Madison starts to really shine in terms of their ability to score late in games. Aviles will take as much time as he can before he kicks this just outside of the 18. Melendrez gets his pocket picked. Menzigan inside the box, gets the shot off, ricochets off the bar, rebound, back of the net. Galindrez makes it 5-2. '89th minute, little shake and bake. What a cruel, cruel game the beautiful one can be. On one side of the pitch, down 4-2, Madison takes a shot, ricochets away. Nobody there to clear it up on the other side. Menzingen hits the post. Galindrez makes Madison pay. 5-2. Not the match that Madison wanted. They wanted to keep it close. They wanted to create opportunities. They wanted to score early and often, and instead, that was Chattanooga doing that. Now we're in the 90th minute with a stoppage. So we've got a player down and Chattanooga trying to substitute. And we're going to need to substitute. Fourth substitute has already taken place, so the fifth will be the last. And Hernandez was ready to check into this game. So Pedro Hernandez was going to come in for Mo Espinoza. But with Villalobos hampered and coming off the pitch, it becomes the question of Hernandez still coming in, or if a... All right, so Ulefe coming in instead of Hernandez. That substitution happening officially in stoppage time, as we await just how much stoppage we have. Madison. Do they have any late game theatrics at all? We've got 6 minutes of added time for your viewing pleasure. And Madison now in the final third, just outside the box, but the flag went up. And with the restart happening at the 91st minute, it would appear that we're going to play at least until 97. Keep your eye on the scoreboard and the time on the clock to see if somehow, some way, Madison can score at 90 plus 5 in 3 matches against Chattanooga on the 22 season. Chipping outside for Jones. Toe poked away by Lombardi. Back to Murillo. Temgia. Now Rad. He's got real estate to work with. Long distance passes knocked away. Benton sending it past the touchline. Throw comes in. We're now in the 93rd minute. Headed on and just outside as Smith was trying to make it a 5-3 affair. The ball was not sent in the direction he wanted it to go. Aviles will waste as much time as humanly possible and try to keep himself out of the book. We enter the 4th minute of stoppage. Chattanooga sending it forward, Menzingen outside to Galindrez. Galindrez might just have had the icing on the cake. on that rebound. He gets his pocket picked. Rad pushes it out wide. Temgia for Murillo. Long distance right on the mark for Connor. Outside for Jones. Carrera comes over to keep him company. And that's sent out of play wisely. Murillo. And here's the captain. Mr. Jones serving it into the box. Not enough on that to be a shot. Too much on it to be a pass. Now we're 90 plus 5. This is where Madison has struck once, but twice against Chattanooga on the season. Once here at home and once on the road, as that goes out of play, and they've got 30 seconds left to do it 3 times in one season against the same team. Yalafe has entered this match for Jimmy Villalobos. That's the last substitution we'll see on the evening. Temgia will slide it over, and forward Madison will not score at 90 plus 5 for the 3rd time this season against Chattanooga, as we're in the 6th minute of stoppage. Temgia sending it forward. That's intercepted, knocked away by Cardona. Madison into the box. Jones puts his head on it. Bartman put his head on it too, but it goes out of play. You got to give credit to the Flamingos. They do not quit matches. Hat trick in Tormenta in the 75th minute. That's the 5th hat trick on the season in League One. Keziah Sterling was the man with the 5th hat trick, if you're keeping track at home. His first, but the league's 5th. And Kevin Fikar is just going to have to calm things down just a little bit. Madison will kick it and see exactly if they can at least get their 3rd. Bartman off the chest, tried to get the shot off, cleared out by Chattanooga. Maldonado sending it out wide. Jones knocked away by Lombardi. We're now in borrowed time. UW Health corner kick. Jones out swinger. Should pretty much be the last play of this match. Headed out. Maldonado getting it back, takes the shot. And he's disappointed in himself. 5-2 is the final. We knew there would be some goals on the evening. Jimmy Weekly will shake hands with Matt Glazer as forward Madison does not get the points they wanted, and they will stay below the playoff line. And Chattanooga just really did themselves a favor by sticking to the game plan that Jimmy Weekly wanted, getting key goals and getting the 5-2 win. Mikey Maldonado is the man of the match for forward Madison. He got a goal in the 62nd. And there is the San Antonio native, just 23 years old, but absolutely the Festival Foods man of the match. And if you're going to be the player of the match, you might as well have the play of the match. And this one happened in the 62nd. All by himself, just blasting through, left foot, back of the net. You gotta dig that. Maldonado had some chances in the first couple of minutes. So did Cassini. But at the end of the day, not enough, as forward Madison, with a great crowd on hand, drops a 5-2 match to the visitors from Chattanooga. We're going to take a break, come back, highlights and stats, and so much more. Do not go away. You're watching USL League One on ESPN+.
Dairyland is getting there every day land. It's room for everyone land. It's post-retirement hobby land. Dairyland is driving to your first day of work land and spending Saturdays on the road land. Dairyland is affordable auto and motorcycle insurance for you land, all to help get you there. Dairyland is your land.
Thank you. Hey, excuse me, are you ready? Can I order now? Yeah, okay. I will take a large quad, 2-shot macchiato, no sugar, 2 pumps of vanilla, half pump caramel, non-fat milk, and not too hot, please. Very little ice. Honey, I said just a second. Ow.
Save of the match, folks, brought to you by Dairyland. Well, it wasn't really a save because technically this match did not have any saves. 7 goals, but there were no saves, so we're giving you the defensive player of the match. But we did have a lot of highlights. And the highlights and postgame brought to you by Rhyme. Let's see the 7 goals. We will start in the 13th minute. Back of the net, Cordona on a set piece. Here's the service by the captain. That's headed in. It's 1-0. We go 10 minutes ahead. Corner. Yeah, that's a nutmeg. The Brazilian, Danny Navarro. It's 2-0. But wait, there's more. 30th. Ray Ortiz working the lines all by himself. Kisses off of the bar. The bar was kind to Chattanooga on the night. Wasn't so kind to Madison. Here is Alex Tejera. That's in the 36th. It is now 4-0 Chattanooga. And if you want to win a match, go up by 4. This makes it 4-1 in the 38th. On a corner of his own, Temgia. You'll head it home. We go to the break, 4-1. We come back out. We've got a few more to show you. In the 62nd, your player of the match, Mikey Maldonado, with the play of the match, doing it all by himself, left foot, back in the net. But wait, we're not done. We got one more. Going forward, Galindres. Menzingen off the post. Galindres rebound. That was his 11th on the season. And he just clears out the garbage. 5-2. Chattanooga, they're now plus 15 goal differential. 7 cards handed out, 7 goals. Possession, forward Madison, 57%. Shots on target, 5 and 4. 27 shots, but the only stat that ever matters is the one up top, and that is a win for the Red Wolves. And Jimmy Weekly continues to have this Chattanooga club rolling on all cylinders. Gotta love that hat, folks. Forward Madison, absolutely some of the best swag in the business. And a lot of goals for Chattanooga. 4th place, they will not drop. Madison, they'll stay at 32 points. Thanks for being with us, everybody. I'm Bruce Silverman. Have a great night on ESPN+.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.